See, we're getting signals. Isn't this awesome? It's like we're totally professional now.
There are people here.
We're at the Hastings. You're watching Dimmed Wits. I'm Nick, and this is
Aaron.
Aaron. Good to meet you, Aaron.
That's European.
European for Aaron?
Pronunciation. You have my name.
Is that the European pronunciation of pronunciation?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dimmedwits.com. Visit us.
Oh, yes.
Well, we haven't plugged it yet.
Dimmedwits.com. You can actually go there. We're going to be showing later. We're going to be showing our PS3 versus the Wii video game segment out at Walmart. If you like that, enjoyed that, then you can actually go watch it on the web. Go to dimmedwits.com, and it'll take you to our MySpace page, and it's actually conveniently located right there.
Right there. Part 1 and Part 2.
Part 2. We've actually got a person from Japan that really liked our video. I'm not kidding.
From Japan.
We have more fans in Japan than we do in Greenville, Texas. So
Outstanding.
we're doing well.
He's on his computer back there in Tokyo, and he types in Wii.
He
wants to know
found
about
our video.
The Wii, and
we
Wii
found our
popped
video.
up.
We did. The magic of YouTube. So
Wow.
really cool. Well, enough about that. We'll get back to that later.
Forget that.
Right now, we wanted to talk about some Dallas Mavericks starting out 0-4 for the season. Had me concerned.
I wasn't
like
even paying attention.
I was in like basketball depression. No, it's more like sports depression.
Yeah.
It just seemed like every team around me
Just
was failing miserably, and I really needed the Mavericks right now.
Yeah. And then they started out losing, and it was just like, oh no, not another one. And it just lost it. But now, stringing together 9 straight kind of brings me back in.
Tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The next 4 are at home, so a chance to do something pretty incredible for the Mavericks.
I hopped on the bandwagon.
You're on the bandwagon now?
I did. I am such a
well,
fair weather friend.
Well, good. But to me, I look at this and I think this 4-game losing streak they started out the season with ended up probably being a really good thing.
Yeah.
I think it's given them inspiration to know that they can't just show up.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't the just overwhelming champions that can just blow anybody out without even trying. Apparently, the Miami Heat haven't gotten that memo yet.
They still haven't.
They still expect the NBA Finals refs to show up to every game
I think
and just
they have
hand
4
them
wins.
victories.
They have 4.
Yeah,
I think. Wow.
Something like that. They're really bad. They're getting blown out constantly, just getting murdered.
But
What is he doing? Oh, okay. Is it really loud? The Christmas music is overwhelming our audio here, so bear with us. This is kind of a crisis that we're not used to dealing with.
How do we deal with this?
Hey, we don't have to worry about Christmas music so much at your place.
No, you really don't.
No.
The dog chewing on stuff, maybe. But
Mostly
really,
me.
Mostly you.
Yeah. So.
Not really.
But anyway, we're off the subject. Mavericks. Dirk, like 25-15 every night. It seems like.
He's averaging a double-double, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's over 10 rebounds a game.
And of course, he won't get mentioned for MVP or something like that. Either he'll go to Steve Nash or Kobe Bryant or Dwayne Wade or
I hope people
LeBron
have had
James,
enough of 2 straight years of Steve Nash.
Sean Bradley, who's back in the league. Did you hear?
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
I thought I was going to have to go jump off my balcony again.
Yeah. At any rate, so they're up against the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. You'll know by now as you watch this what happened there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm predicting 10 straight. That's what it will be.
I'm going to go with one better than their best streak last year.
What's that?
What was it, like 14, 15?
Did they have
13,
a 14, 15?
13 or 14.
I thought they didn't have a long streak last year.
No, last year was the year they had it. That's what got them back.
They got them back?
Got them back up there with San Antonio.
And
then but that was the long streak we had. It's like 13 straight, and we only gained like a game on San Antonio. So.
San Antonio we just beat on Friday. A big win in San Antonio. My favorite part of the game was Mark Cuban at the end. Did you see that?
No, I didn't because I didn't.
Oh my God, he's got facial hair now. It's been so long since we've seen him because the NBA's like stifling the Cuban.
Yeah.
That came out wrong. The Mark Cuban. Since they're stifling the ownership, involvement in the game, just move along. Pretend I didn't say that.
I'm good.
He's got the facial hair now. But anyway, the fans were booing. The game ended in controversy.
Oh really?
Because San Antonio was whining, and they never whine.
Oh no,
about
anything. They're the
but they had a really nice call Tim Duncan got the ball outside the three-point line. They were down 6. No, they were down 4. And so Tim Duncan got the ball, and Devin Harris gets right up on him, pressuring him. Barely touches him. They call a foul. Should have been on the floor. We had one to give. Tim Duncan heaves it up. Gets within like 10 feet of the basket, and they call a shooting foul. He gets 3 free throws and makes all of them. It's suddenly a 3-point game, or a 1-point game. Mavs have to go down and score. They get 2 free throws, make it 3-point game again. Come back down. Robert Ory's got the ball, shoots he's going to make it. He misses the ball, long rebound out to Tony Parker, swings it to Michael Finley, and Dirk basically hip checks him. I mean, it was a pretty blatant foul. But they just gotten the bonus call just 2 minutes ago. And so he hip checks him, and he heaves the ball up, misses, game's over. And San Antonio just shaking their head, just yelling at the refs, that's a foul, that's a foul. And Mark Cuban's just like this to the fans, and he's like, because they're booing.
Yeah, of course.
It was great. So anyway, well, before we go to break, I wanted to mention our favorite high school football team. Our least favorite high school football team, the Highland Park Scots. They're out of the playoffs. Only the second round. I told you they weren't any good. I told you that, and I think you mentioned it too.
They are unbeatable.
They had to go play a game in Louisiana, and apparently that's all it takes.
Texas high school football
in Louisiana.
Awesome.
In Louisiana. So they got beat pretty bad, and it was 40-10 before the backups came in.
Oh my goodness!
And Highland Park did score on their backups twice. So anyway.
I saw Tom Landry had his coat off on Saturday. He was getting into it. So
anyway, so good times. DenVWits.com. Remember to be there for that, and we'll be back in a few moments. Got some entertainment, box office stuff to look at. So.